Hello everyone, welcome back. Now let's have a look over our new digital barometer or a pressure sensor in common language, which is LPS 25HP. And to search on for this particular sensor, first of all, we need to log on to the website that will be controleverything.com, and hereafter we have to search on for this particular sensor, and let's see what we got here. And on my screen you notice that it's a pressure sensor 260 1260 hectopascal, and it's an absolute digital output barometer, and some more features are onto the screen here, and you can also purchase the sensor from this website. Furthermore, I will be interfacing the pressure sensor LPS 25HB with a BeagleBone Black and the C language code. And to get your code, go to the source tab, and here comes the C code sample onto the screen. You click on the code and you can download the code sample as a zip file right from here, just right. And also you can get the code from github.com, and the concerned repository there will be Control Everything community. Now let's have a look over the hardware connections we need to put up together, and let's see how do we get there. Well, for the hardware connection setup, the first thing we require is the BeagleBone Black, which you are able to see on my screen. And this here is an I2C shield for the BeagleBone Black. Now this is available on the website controleverything.com, and the real reason we are using this shield is to make connections easier with other I2C devices. So for that, what we require is to gently place this I2C shield over the BeagleBone Black and make a connection just like that. For the power up setup, we require two things. The first is a mini USB cable just like this and gently insert it over here. It is very useful to power up the BeagleBone Black. Now to power up the I2C shield, we require a 5-volt adapter, which you are able to see on my screen, and gently insert it here. Now for an option for the internet connection, there are two mediums. The first is an Ethernet cable or a LAN cable, and the second is this, a wireless nano USB adapter. Next, this here is our pressure sensor LPS 25HB, and this here is a connecting cable. Now make a connection among the sensor and the cable, and make sure that the brown wire of the cable should be connected to the ground terminal of the sensor, and similarly to the ground of I2C shield. As we are done with all the hardware connections we need, first of all, now we need for the interfacing is our code. Regarding the interfacing part, first of all, we need to log in to github.com, and after that we need to search on for the repository that will be Control Everything community. And here we are with the output sensor, as you can see, pressure sensor LPS 25HP, and here we are with the C code. But before that, let's have a look over the instructions part. You see that first of all we need to set up the BeagleBone Black, and the steps are on this link, that is beagleboard.org. When we open the link, as you can see, we have several steps that need to be cleared successfully for the installation of this software, and do it carefully. After that, we need to download or git pull the code onto the BeagleBone Black, and this command will compile the C code and this will run the C code. Please do it carefully. Now we have the C code, and it's a .c extension file which you notice, and the first thing you see into the code that we have included some of the header files here. And in the void main function, we have to check whether the I2C bus is going to open or not, and the address of the sensor, that is 0x5c. Coming to the writing section part, first of all we need to select control register, that is 0x20, and the command we are going to send here is for active mode and continuous update, that will be 0x90. And after that we have our sleep function for 1 second delay. Then we are going to read 3 bytes of the data from the register 0x28 or with command register 0x80, and it's a pressure data. And then we have the conversion of the data, as you can see on my screen, for the pressure, and we have used a formula which was mentioned in the data sheet for LPS 25HB. At the end we have the output data onto the screen, which is you can see on my screen as pressure is, and the unit will be hectopascal. So this is how the sensor code is. Now let's see how it works. Now let's have a look over the working part and check the practicality of the code along with the sensor. We need to copy the entire code, as you can see, and after that we need to open up the terminal for the rest BeagleBone Black. And here we have to create a new file, as you can see, LPS25 HB, and .c will be the file extension, and here we have to paste the entire code, and then C we have to save the code. Now for the compilation process, this is the command as you can see, and when I run it, the code has been compiled successfully. Now for the working part, this is the command to run the code, and here we go. We have the pressure in Pascal, in hectopascal, and when I again run it, there is not a significant change. But when I try to press my finger over the sensor and run the command, the pressure changes. It is a significant change as per the result, and it is going on to increase when I apply more pressure over the sensor. So this is how the sensor responds. Now let's have a look over applications and benefits. The LPS25HB is a piezoresistive absolute pressure sensor which functions as a digital output barometer. The device comprises a sensing element and an I2C interface which communicates through I2C or SPI from the sensing element to the application. The sensing element, which detects absolute pressure, consists of a suspended membrane manufactured using a dedicated process. Now, the relevant applications regarding this sensor is altimeter and barometer for portable devices, enhanced GPS applications, weather station equipment, and wearable devices. Well, you can have this sensor and you can purchase it from controleverything.com, and you can get the code from resource tab. From this site, you can download the code as zip file. Also, you can get the code from github.com, and the repository there is Control Everything Community. In the end, I would like to make it clear that if you have any doubt regarding any part of this sensor or video, you can have your queries on controleverything.com, and you can post your comments on the community page on this website. For articles and blogs, you can have a look over on instructables.com, and to subscribe more video tutorials like this, you can have a look over our YouTube channel. In the end, I hope you enjoyed this video and had a good one yourself. Thanks a lot for watching.